morning. Welcome to Beer Time. My name's Kyle, and we're going to do some day drinking today. I've got what I hope is a neat little selection for us today. Let me introduce it to you. This is a Leinenkgels brand beer, and it's called Big Butt Doppelbock. I don't know, right? So anyway, this is a Bavarian style beer, and it's part of their spring selection. So it should be in the stores now. I mean, I've obviously got it. And truth be told, I bought this kind of putting one of these 6-packs together you can do in a grocery store. This may be something that's only available through the 12-pack, which could be a good thing if you're trying different beers, and I would suggest that. Because you're not going to be able to get a lot of the selections on the store. They just don't make them. But anyway, let's open this guy up here. The name's obviously eye-catching, probably good for some yucks, right? I'm going to pour this into a glass. I don't think it's what I'd call the kind of correct glass for this, but here's the thing. When I'm trying it, I want a nice open mouth. This is a Tyme glass, which I really like. Tyme makes some great beer, but this glass is nice and open, kind of a goblet style, and you can really get your nose in it and try it out. So let's smell what we got here. There's a lot of, a little bit of a coffee note. Truth be told, this beer isn't as dark as it looks on the monitor. It's kind of red, dark, kind of a dark amber color. It's pretty beer. There's a lot of caramely malt flavors kind of on the nose. And so let's give this a try. Light-bodied. It's good. It's got lots of that caramel in it. It kind of, if you've ever had burnt caramel or something like that, it's got a lot of that in it. And then on the back, it's got a little bit more of a, I can only describe it as like kind of a coffee kind of flavor that kind of lays over the tongue on the back end. This is easy drinking. It's a pretty good beer. It really tastes like something you'd probably have, not surprisingly, during Oktoberfest or something like that. I saw it and I was like, well, are we, is that where we're going back to? And it's a bit like that. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, that's actually something I look forward to, those kind of toffee and caramel notes that you get from that beer. Oktoberfest style Marzen, I think is what that is. But this has a little bit of that too. Again, easy drinking. And then I guess the question is this a good beer for day drinking? Yeah, I think so. It's malty, slightly sweet. It's got those coffee notes in it. It's like something, and it doesn't have piles of hops in it. Now, I've talked to that in the past, and I open up my refrigerator and get in there, and I start like pulling through the beers, and I actually passed a couple of those this morning. I just didn't really feel like a pale ale. It just doesn't always sound great to me in the morning. I think maybe tomorrow we'll just, devil may care. But anyway, Leinenkgels Big Butt Doppelbock. It's pretty cool. It's got a classic Leinenkgels label on it. The old style font, which is pretty cool. It's got, rivers and kind of Indian outdoors motif to it. And it's pretty cute. Yeah, this is a good drinking beer. Truth be told, and I'm trying to wrap my head around, how to explain this, but for somebody who has not really had a lot of craft beer, a beer like this is actually a really good kind of jump in for that. It's not too dark, so it doesn't have that kind of scare factor to it. Tastes great. But I think a lot of beer tastes great, so that's not my problem. But anyway, I think this is a good bridge beer for a lot of people mom or grandma comes over and wants to know what you've been messing around with. This isn't a bad one for them. And what else is there to say? This is great. Day drinking is great, and I'm going to have a great day drinking, and I hope you do too. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.